girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today, and today we have a Fenty Beauty try on first impressions. I decided to pick up the foundation, the Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 390, as well as the Kilowatt Freestyle highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife, which I'm pretty sure everyone grabbed because it looks absolutely beautiful. So I happened to be in Liverpool on Friday when it actually launched in Harvey Nichols, so I literally ran to Harvey Nichols with Carmi and Soph and Craig, and we picked up a few goodies. I did get color matched in the store, so the lady did color match me, and this is what I have come out with. You'll see my troubles throughout the video, not really troubles, but you'll see my concerns throughout the video and the foundation, and also of course I will try on and give you my review of the highlighter, which I have on my face right now, and on my inner corners of course, and down my nose and kind of all over my face. Also, because I bought the stuff with Carmi and Soph, we've decided to do this thing where we'll link each other's videos in the description box. So if you would like to see Carmi's video or Soph's video, make sure you check in the description box, they will be linked. Carmi has more dry skin and Soph has oily skin, but is of course of a lighter skin tone, so we are kind of covering everyone, so make sure you check out their videos in the description box. So if you would like to see my first impressions on Fenty Beauty, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so my order came with this bag which says Fenty on it. As you can see, it's kind of like spray can or spray paint type of effect, which kind of matches the packaging of the boxes, which looks like that. So yeah, this came with my order. I did do two separate orders because I got my friend Craig to go in and get me the Trophy Wife highlighter because I was so scared it was going to sell out like super fast, so I made him go get it quickly, and he obviously got a bag with the order. Then I went back and got my foundation, and then I got another bag with the order, so I have two of these Fenty bags, yay! And this bag is actually really well made. It's really quite thick. It definitely doesn't, oh, and it says on the inside Fenty Beauty, it definitely doesn't feel like a cheap made bag. It feels really expensive, so very glad I got that. So I wish I was as rich as all the other beauty bloggers that managed to, you know, buy the whole collection. However, I could only buy a foundation and the Trophy Wife highlighter, and even these two cost me £52. Oh my god, we're not even gonna think about it because it's Rihanna. I would do the same for Beyonce. I mean, I have to support. So yeah, let's jump straight in. So as you can see, I've already color corrected my face. I've also moisturized and primed my face. So I did get color matched in store with the foundation. This is called the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I did get color matched in store. I was deciding between the shade 370 and 380 and 390, I think it was, and the lady gave me 390. So I mean, it looked good in the store. She wiped off my foundation on my chin and then applied the Fenty Beauty, and you know, she gave me a mirror. It looked perfectly fine, so I think this is my shade. But I have seen Carmi's review and his looked like it oxidized, so I'm praying this doesn't oxidize on me because then it definitely will be the wrong shade. The packaging of the bottle looks like this, so it's just a frosted glass bottle with a white cap. It is an odd type of shape, but I mean, the packaging is quite plain. It just says Fenty Beauty right there in a frosted glass, so nothing special, but then you still kind of know it's Fenty because of the shape of the bottle. So let's give this a shake. It does say shake well, so we have to shake it up really good. So this is how 390 looks next to my face. In my opinion, it looks very orange, but I'm hoping it kind of dries down, you know, because I do have quite yellow undertones. So I'm going to do this half of my face using my Real Techniques, what brush is this, buffing brush. Then I'm gonna do the other side of my face using my Makeup Revolution sponge. So I'm gonna pump it straight onto my face because that's what I usually do. So it is quite liquidy, as you can see. It does drop down. It's not too liquidy. I'm not even quite sure how much pumps to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that much. Oh no, the shade is wrong. The shade is wrong. I usually don't go for foundations this orange. Okay, let's just go with it. It's blending out nice. Ignore that huge spot on my face. I actually put off filming this video for 3 days and the bloody spot is still there. I'm sorry guys, I tried. I've been using my Mario Badescu spot cream and whatever overnight, and it's just not working, and this is very orange. I knew I shouldn't have let the lady shade match me. I just knew it. I said to myself, Tammy, They never match you right. So why are you gonna sit in this chair and pretend like this lady knows what she's doing? Overall, it looks okay. It seems to be drying down to a matte, semi-matte finish. As for the actual formula, it seems to be medium coverage. It's not full coverage, but then it's not no coverage at all. I heard the lady say it is a matte foundation because Rihanna hates looking dewy, so I can totally understand the finish of this foundation. It is very, very matte. Like it's called, is it called matte? Yeah, soft matte long wear foundation. I'm not quite sure what a soft matte is, but it's definitely matte. It looks very natural on my skin. The coverage is okay. I mean, this is typically the coverage I go for. 95% of my scars are covered. I mean, it looks really, really nice. I do like the finish. Okay, so we're gonna do the other side of my face now using a sponge, and I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution sponge, and I'm just gonna pump it straight onto my face again. I think I did like 4 pumps on the other side. And then I'm just gonna begin buffing it in. This side's showing my scars a lot more. This one's not too bad. I feel like I like it more with the brush because I did get more coverage with the brush. Obviously, as you can see from this side, you can still see all of my scarring here. So I'm gonna go in with another pump and see what happens. And I hate that in the UK you can't return makeup, because I'm pretty sure in the USA, because it's available in Sephora, if the USA customers bought the wrong shade, they can easily go back and just exchange it, whereas over here you can't. Okay, so I definitely prefer the coverage using a brush, so that is how I will use it from now on, because as you can see, this is actually a very, very natural coverage on this side with the sponge. And I'm really, really surprised at how much you can actually see my acne scars or hyperpigmentation in this area, whereas on this side you definitely can't notice it as much. Yeah, the coverage is 1000% better with a brush. I feel like if I was given the right shade, then I possibly could like this foundation, because the coverage is okay. It's nice. It definitely gives me a flawless kind of airbrushed look. Definitely apply with a brush, because when I did the sponge, not only do you get less coverage, but I feel like it drew out my pores even more. So I'm gonna go off camera quickly and try save this face with my concealer, powder, everything like that, and I'll come back so we can apply Trophy Wife highlighter, which I'm really, really excited about. Okay guys, and I'm back. So this is how the foundation has turned out. I must say it doesn't look too bad now that everything is on. It looks really, really nice actually. I look matte. I have to tell you, the formula reminds me of when I put powder before foundation. It feels extra matte, so it is a matte foundation definitely, but once I've used my MAC Fix Plus, which is a hydrating spray, I feel like it looks very, very, not natural, because I did go for very full coverage, but it looks really, really nice in my opinion. It looks nice on camera and it looks nice in real life. When I was putting my LA Girl Pro Concealer on, which I use every single day, it was turning matte. As I was blending it out, it was a lot more matte than usual. So this leads me to believe that the foundation is matte, which it is, but it also makes things that you put on top of it matte as well, because my concealer did turn matte as I blended it out, which doesn't usually happen. So yeah, it is a very matte foundation, definitely good for oily skin, which I do have. I'm not gonna wear this foundation like throughout the video because it is quite late now. I'm filming, yeah, it's 6 o'clock right now, so I can't wear this throughout the day, but I'm definitely gonna keep wearing it in my videos, give you guys my thoughts on it. It's not too bad once everything's said and done, do you know what I mean? I could definitely have gone for the 370, which was the shade 370? Yeah, 370 or 380. I definitely could have gone lighter, but overall I must say it does look very, very flawless from where I'm sitting. I'm gonna bring you guys in so you can see it is a matte foundation. However, it doesn't look dry, it just looks matte. Okay, so here we are, super, super close up. I hope you guys can see what I mean about the matte finish. It is a nice kind of, I wouldn't say skin-like because it is a little bit more matte than skin would usually go, but it definitely looks very flawless. It looks very healthy. Oh, it's gone overexposed. Yeah, you can see a little bit of my pores here, but as for coverage, it is definitely buildable coverage because before you could see a lot more of my scars. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the Trophy Wife highlighter, which comes in packaging like this. Now, I know for a fact this foundation is, this highlighter is not gonna be everyday appropriate. This is not the highlighter you reach for when you want an everyday work glow. This is very kind of high shine, runway type of highlighter. There is glitter in it. I saw glitter on the people's eyes. They were wearing it in store on their eyes as well as their cheeks, and it looks very, very glittery, very high shine, high pigment. So this is definitely not an everyday highlight, and I knew that when I bought it. So this is how it comes. It comes in like a, is it a hexagon? Or listen, I left school very many years ago, so I'm not quite sure what this shape is called, or maybe it's a something. And then this is how it looks inside. Absolutely insane. I mean, it looks beautiful. It is a very, very yellow gold. It's not a subtle highlight at all. I'm just gonna do a little swatch right here. So there we have a swatch of Trophy Wife. As you can see, very, very high shine, reflective, yellow gold, absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm gonna try different methods of applying it. So I'll do a fan brush on this side and then a tapered highlighter brush on the other side, or something like that. Let me get my tools together. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Trophy Wife on the brush. Wow, you literally don't need lots. Oh my God, okay, that is a lot of glitter. Yeah, I've gone in very, very, very light-handed, and as you can see, very reflective. However, in person, it does look very glittery. Like, it literally looks like you just put glitter on your face. Like a glitter pigment. That's literally what it looks like. It doesn't look like a highlighter. It looks like a glittery eyeshadow. So of course, ignore my humongous spot, which has just been killing my whole weekend, you know, killing my day. But this is what the highlighter looks like. So as you can see, very reflective. However, you can definitely see all of the glitter particles. I definitely think this would be fun for festivals, parties, you know, places where you don't mind looking crazy. But as for an everyday highlight, there's just too much glitter in it. So now I'm going to use a fan brush, take a little bit of that and apply it to this side. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's glittery, but I knew this when I bought it, so I'm not mad. But if you bought this thinking, you know, this is a gorgeous everyday yellow highlight, no. I mean, it does look a bit more wearable with a fan brush because it's not as much pigment, as you can see, but it's just a lot of glitter, guys. It's a lot of glitter. So I'm also going to take some of that down the center of my nose. Look, there's just glitter particles all over my face. And then last but not least, I'm going to take some on my fingers and do my inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, this is definitely meant to be like an inner corner highlight. Look at that. I would use this as an inner corner highlight every day. Every day. Like, don't even bother asking me from now on, what's on your inner corner? It's gonna be this. I am obsessed with gold on my inner corner. This is everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of mascara and then give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so mascara on. In case you're wondering what lip balm I have on my lips, it is the Dr. Paw Tinted Ultimate Red Balm, which you can use for, which you can use for your lips, cheeks and cosmetic finishing with a hint of a tint. I just prefer to use it as a lip balm. It is very nourishing. I love to give my lips some color. So yeah, I'm loving this balm so far. So my final thoughts on Fenty Beauty. The foundation, definitely I would say swatch it on your hand, wait about 10 minutes and then make your final decision on your shade, because in my opinion it does get darker. But overall I think it looks beautiful. I think if it was one shade down, I'd probably be giving it like a 9 out of 10 right now, because overall it does look absolutely gorgeous once everything's said and done. Once you've got your concealer, your powder, everything on, I would recommend, if you want full coverage, apply with a brush, because like I said earlier in the video, I got the most coverage from a brush. The sponge kind of gave me little to no coverage at all. If you have oily skin, this will be amazing for you. It kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D Locket tattoo in terms of the matte finish of it. Of course, matte foundations are not for everyone, so I suppose if you have dry skin, definitely stay away from this foundation, because it will mattify and cling to your dry areas. So I think that's all I have to tell you about the foundation, because at the end of the day, it's only my first time trying it, but those are definitely the tips I have for you so far. Hopefully I can give you an update in another video later on, maybe in the month. As for the Trophy Wife highlighter, I would say it's gorgeous. I mean, just to have, I would still buy it, even though, well, I did still buy it, even though I knew it wasn't very wearable in terms of everyday highlight, because I know I will use this on my inner corner almost every day. I can use it as the middle shade when I do a halo eye. I know it will look beautiful. There's multiple ways to use this, and definitely as an Instagram look, it's very standout-y. Is that a word? It stands out quite a lot on an Instagram post. So I mean, it's kind of gimmicky. You won't use it on an everyday basis if you buy it. It's pretty, unless you want to use it on your inner corner like I plan to do. It's a lot of product and you'll never make your way through it, and for £26 I would say skip it if you're not going to use it as your inner corner highlight every day. It's kind of going to sit in your drawer and do nothing, but once again, it will come down to personal preference. So that is my first impression on Fenty Beauty foundation and one of the highlighters. I think I might go back and maybe get another highlighter, and the lip balm looks really nice. I've seen it on a couple of skin tones and it just looks like a really healthy natural everyday gloss. So I'm thinking to go back, you know, once my next paycheck hits, because £52 was no joke to just be throwing at Rihanna. But yeah, maybe next time when I get paid, I will go and get another highlighter duo just to see if it's the same formula as this one. It might have less glitter and be more wearable, so I definitely want to try out one of those. I think I saw ginger binge or something like that, and it looked really nice, like a ginger toned highlighter. I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, it will mean the world to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.